Anthropic just open-sourced a firmware that turns a $20 ESP32 dev board into a physical companion for your Claude sessions. It sits on your desk. Over Bluetooth, it shows you permission prompts. Approve with button A, deny with button B. It blinks when attention is needed, bounces when you cross a token milestone, does a dizzy animation if you shake it, and naps when you set it face down. It's a reference implementation for a brand new BLE API I baked into Claude Cowork and Claude Code Desktop. The repo went public 2 weeks ago, 1,200 stars already, and the first time you see it flash its little pixel eyes at an approval prompt, you're going to build one. This is Claude Desktop Buddy under the Anthropic's GitHub org. It shipped on April 9th, 2 weeks ago, and it's already crossed 1,200 stars and 128 forks. The target hardware is the M5StickC Plus, a roughly $20 ESP32 dev board with a 135 by 240 display, an IMU, 2 buttons, and a built-in battery. The firmware is C++ built with PlatformIO on the Arduino framework. The desktop half of the connection is Claude Cowork and Claude Code Desktop on macOS and Windows, and this API only shows up if you turn on developer mode under Help Troubleshooting. The pet has 7 distinct states, and each one is animated. Sleep, when the desktop bridge isn't connected, eyes closed, slow breathing. Idle, connected and chill, blinking, looking around. Busy, sessions actively running, sweating, working. Attention, approval pending. LED blinks until you act. Celebrate, every 50,000 tokens you cross, it does a confetti bounce. Dizzy, shake the device and the eyes spiral. Heart, if you approve a prompt in under 5 seconds, floating hearts. The attention to heart loop is the one you'll see most. It's the approval interaction rendered as a tiny character reacting to you. Install PlatformIO, plug your M5StickC Plus into USB, and flashing is literally one command. PO run-t upload, that's it. If the board was previously flashed with something else, wipe it first. PO run-t erase, then upload. Character packs can be pushed over BLE via the desktop app's drag-and-drop interface, or flash directly via tools/flash_character.py if you want to skip the round trip. Each character pack is a folder of GIFs and a manifest JSON with color tokens and state-to-file name mappings. 96 pixels wide, under 1.8 megabytes total. Any GIF you can crunch through GIFsicle becomes a Claude pet. Out of the box, the firmware ships with 18 ASCII pets. Cycle through them from the hardware menu, pick whichever you vibe with, and the choice persists across reboots. But the fun part is the custom character pipeline. Drop a folder of GIFs into the Hardware Buddy window on desktop, and the desktop app encodes them, pushes the pack over BLE, and your pet becomes whatever you drew. One example in the repo is Bufo, the beloved Slack frog. 96 pixels wide, up to 140 tall, under 1.8 megs total. It's Tamagotchi meets Blinken Lights meets the exact moment your Claude session needs approval. The wire protocol is Nordic UART service over BLE, a line-buffered stream of JSON messages flowing both ways between Claude Desktop and your board. Desktop to device. Here's a permission prompt. Here's the last message. The session is now busy. Celebrate. You just crossed a milestone. Device to desktop. Button A pressed. Button B pressed. User approved. User denied. That's the whole surface. Every other feature, the animations, the character packs, the shake detection, is wrapped around those primitives, which means if you don't like the Tamagotchi framing, you can build something completely different on the same API. An LED cube that glows green when approval lands. A mechanical arm that waves at you when a build finishes. A tiny printer that spits out a receipt every time Claude edits a file. Go to github/anthropics/Claude Desktop Buddy, clone it, flash a $20 M5StickC Plus, and in under an hour, you'll have a little pixel pet reacting to every Claude session you run. Subscribe to Awesome FOSS. We find the projects that actually slap.